For the Psychological Disorder Project, I examined the character Travis Fickle in the movie Taxi Driver. The psychological disorder he displayed was depression. The plot of the movie started with Travis applying for a job to become a late-night taxi driver. Here he reveals that he is a former Marine and has trouble sleeping at night. Travis is given an assignment dealing with the troubled parts of New York City, where he drives around pimps and prostitutes. He then becomes infatuated with a woman named Betsy. Betsy works as a campaign volunteer for presidential candidate Palantine. After days of stalking Betsy at her workplace, Travis asks Betsy on a date to get coffee. She is attracted to his uniqueness and decides to go on a date with Travis to the movies. At the movies, Travis shows her a pornographic movie, and she becomes upset and doesn't want to talk to Travis anymore. He doesn't understand what he did wrong. Travis stays quiet for the most part around fellow taxi drivers, but asks for some advice from a taxi driver named Wizard. Travis tells Wizard that he is beginning to have violent thoughts. Wizard tells him that he will be fine and leaves him. Travis gives a ride to Senator Palantine, who asks Trevor what would be the one thing he would like to change in the country. Travis replies with the thought of getting rid of all the scum and sleaziness in New York City, which is referencing to the prostitution he witnesses. Another customer tries to influence Travis indirectly by having him sit outside of an apartment, watching a window where a woman stands in front of it. The customer tells Travis that the woman is his wife and he caught her cheating on him. He tells Travis that he's going to kill the guy and his wife. Travis then buys some guns from an illegal gun dealer. He starts to practice concealing and shooting the guns. Part of concealing the guns is to make access to the pistols quick, but without people suspecting he is holding a gun, so he makes a sleeve gun for himself. This allows Travis to quickly arm himself with a pistol. He is also training his body to get into fit shape. Travis is put to the test when he was in a convenience store while it was being robbed. He shot the robber dead and left the gun with the owner of the store. Another night, a teenage prostitute named Iris tried escaping in his taxi away from her pimp. The pimp grabbed her and took her away, leaving Travis a crinkled $20 bill. He keeps the $20 for a reminder of corruption. Later, Travis hires Iris, but not for sex. He instead talks to her about an escape plan back home. She's not completely committed to escape since she is not functional, since she is on drugs. Travis gets Iris to agree to meet with him at breakfast. He also sends her a letter that had money and a note that said he would be dead soon and the money was for a safe trip home. But the letter was intercepted by Iris's pimp. At this point in the movie, Travis is set to assassinate Palantine at a public rally. As Palantine approaches closer to Travis, Travis reaches in his jacket for a gun. The Secret Service men are suspicious and Travis flees the scene quickly. He wanted to kill Palantine because he believed that Palantine is corrupt. Travis then goes to the pimp's brothel where he kills the pimp, a bouncer, and a customer of the pimp. In the process of saving Iris, he is shot multiple times. Iris is also scared of the shooting and tells him to stop killing people. When he kills the last person, he goes to shoot himself, but there are no more bullets left. Travis waits for the cops to show up, where he points his fingers in the shape of a gun at his head and acts like he shoots himself. At the very end of the movie, Iris makes it back home to her delighted parents. Travis recovers from being shot, and he gives a taxi ride to Betsy, who noticed the story of Travis in the paper. Betsy offers to pay him for his taxi services, but he doesn't accept the money and drives off. The film displayed different parts of the psychological disorder. One part the film did not show was the cause of Travis's depression. It could be assumed it was from his time in the Vietnam War or from his time with his parents, since he avoids them by not giving his parents a way to contact him or visit him. He communicates to them by telling them lies about his life and how it has to be secretive, so his parents could have influenced his depression. His psychological disorder also causes him to talk to a Secret Serviceman. Sometime before he attempted to kill Senator Palantine, he approached one of his Secret Servicemen and asked him questions about his job. Travis also asked the man tactical questions such as the caliber of weapon he used and whether or not he could be hired as a Secret Serviceman. Psychologically, Travis does not understand that he should not talk to the security right before he attempts to murder who they are defending. Other brilliant, brief sections of the film showed Travis taking pills. The pills could have been antidepressant medication, which would have explained why he almost killed himself at the end of the movie. The antidepressant medication would block the reuptake of either serotonin or norepinephrine. Serotonin and norepinephrine are neurotransmitters responsible for making people feel positive. The symptoms shown by Travis's character is similar to what people actually experience in real life. Travis's depression was evident by the lack of social interaction he had. As a taxi driver, Travis had an opportunity to talk to many people, yet the only person he talked to in his taxi was Senator Palantine. Even when he was with the other taxi drivers at the diner, Travis had few words to say to them. He did not have the drive to maintain close relationships with people, including his family. At another time in the movie, Travis repeated to himself in a mirror different phrases that he would say when he was about to kill someone. One of the rare times the audience sees Travis talking is when he is by himself. Travis also didn't have any interest or hobbies during the movie except to see pornographies. Even when he had a love interest with Betsy, he only knew about pornographies. He was unaware of activities done by normal couples. Having no interest in developing new hobbies hindered his ability to advance in a relationship with a woman. Difficulty sleeping is another symptom he displayed. He was always awake, which explains why he got a late-night job. Another symptom that Travis showed was suicide. The thought of suicide came to his mind at the end of the movie. Travis tried killing himself, but there were no more bullets in the gun. He was experiencing an intense amount of stress at the time and could not handle it. I thought the movie Taxi Driver was accurate with their depiction of depression. There were many symptoms displayed by Travis that are common with people that have depression today. The film was based on a true story and the director did not stray away from the realistic point of view for depression. Whether it was the character isolating himself from everyone or Travis staying up all the time without sleeping, the film accurately displays what some people with depression experience. Even the thought of committing suicide occurred at the end of the movie is realistic. It was important that he did not commit suicide and was able to overcome his psychological disorder to save a teenage girl enslaved as a prostitute and continue on with his life as a hero to Iris's family.